So we have sensor, control center, hormone, and then the effector. And this is for both high and low blood oxygen level. Okay, so do you guys remember what the sensor is?
Is it the no liver? No, it was in the.
It's the kidney. Yeah. So the kidney sensing it. Do you guys remember what the control center is? It's also the kidney. So the kidney is sensing and deciding what it needs to do, and it releases a hormone called what? Do you guys remember? It's a big long word that it does.
But no, I don't remember.
I think I only wrote down the abbreviation too.
Yep, I always do. EPO. Because it's like erythropoietin or something like that. Erythropoietin. But if you write EPO, you'll get it right. So I remember erythropoietin. Maybe you remember EPO. What does EPO do? What does it communicate to?
Ultimately the stem cells, but
Yes. So where are stem cells located?
in the bones.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly right. So the kidney senses the levels. The kidney then decides, okay, we need to raise the amount of oxygen in our blood. It releases a hormone, EPO, which causes the bone marrow to use those stem cells to make more red blood cells. It stimulates the development of more red blood cells. Now, if it's too high, EPO also can tell the bone marrow to cut it out, stop making red blood cells.
Does it tell it to cut it out, or does it just stop sending EPO?
Kind of a little bit both. It like tells it to stop, and at the same time they stop sending the signal to make it. So,
Okay.
but because red blood cells die so frequently, that will start decreasing level of oxygen in the blood. Most of the time, though, your body never really deals with that, and so it's like there's not a very quick, way of bringing it down. They just stop producing red blood cells. So, because very few of us are ever in the conditions where we're breathing pure oxygen all the time.
True.
Yeah. So, but.
So if we were breathing pure oxygen all the time, we would decrease our red blood cells by a lot.
Yeah.
For an extended period of time.
Yeah, we would have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because oxygen's toxic at high levels, and so you don't want a high percentage of it in the blood.
So for people that do have a constant source of oxygen, is that?
It's because they're. We'll talk about gas exchange. I think that's chapter 9, but it's because their alveoli in their lungs aren't absorbing enough oxygen, and so you increase the percentage of oxygen in the air, so their alveoli are exposed more and able to. So, like for example, let's say this is the surface area of where you can receive oxygen, normal human being. All these points, oxygen can come in. Let's say you smoke most of your life, you damage all that. Now you can only absorb oxygen through there. You want to increase the percentage because you don't want like a nitrogen gas hanging out here,
Right.
blocking, so oxygen's just floating around up here type thing.
So it won't affect really the blood, because by the time it gets into your blood, then it'll
because in fact, it doesn't affect your blood bad because it's only giving, the blood's only getting so much because there's not as much absorption taking place.
Okay.
That makes sense.